Welcome to the program. President Uhuru Kenyatta and ODM leader Raila Odinga are today meeting legislators over the Building Bridges Initiative report in Naivasha. The MPs drawn from both the Senate and the National Assembly have been meeting in Naivasha for a retreat to analyze the contents of the report. KTN News reporter Ibrahim Karanja caught up earlier with Senators Gideon Moi and Ephraim Maina. Here is what they had to say.
Pleased all of us to be here, and this is part of the process to culminate on us getting a new constitution. It's a very important document. This process is paramount because it's going to bring Kenyans together. It's all about inclusivity, and that's what we find it extremely exciting that we can chart now a new path for our republic. There's a lot of excitement. And of course, there is some concerns which some members do have, and that's why we're here, and we hope to tweak that which they may feel that a little bit an issue on this document, which I think needs a lot of emphasis, is what it's doing for the youth. There is so many benefits that once, finally, we are addressing the issues, concerns of the youth. There's over 7 benefits. I can just mention a few of them. We're going to have the youth commission, we're going to have tax breaks, it's over 7 years tax breaks for youth, we're going to have incubators in the wards, we're going to have over 400 million shillings in every ward during the course of the year, with the youth and people with disabilities will have access to it for up to 30%, and they'll be part and parcel of the economy of this country. We've seen what the border industry has done to the youth, and that has been articulated very well here. So it is something I think that we should all jump into with enthusiasm and open the path for our youth in this country, and open, most importantly, the unity and inclusivity of all Kenyans to feel that they're part and parcel of this great republic of ours.
We have seen some great support of the report from the two principals, and also your party, KANU. We have seen support from President Uhuru Kenyatta, support from Deputy President William Ruto, and other party leaders who are also here. But then again, there appears to be some sort of dissenting voices, like Senator Maina said. And dissenting voices, not necessarily who are against BBI, but some who are actually supporting BBI, including senators, but are saying that, look, there's this clause that needs to be addressed. There's this clause that sort of weakens the Senate we need to address. When do you think the time for reconsidering these particular proposals should be?
It is now, and it's happening now, and it's a process. And you can know, because of the protocols of the pandemic, we cannot all of us meet. Yeah, so there will be phases of, we start the first phase, there's another phase happening next week, and we're working towards building the consensus. You've heard His Excellency the President say, we want a consensus. You've heard Right Honourable Raila Odinga say, we want a consensus. It is uniformity. We all want a consensus because it is a good document. And we just need to tweak and we'll be good to go.
The President and the Right Honourable Raila Odinga have had have come together in agreement, and therefore we are here to ensure this document passes. And I would beseech all Kenyans that this document has 2 important major things for the country. One is unifying the country. The document is aiming at unifying the country. We are a tribal country. In Africa, all countries are tribal, and one way to ensure that you actually try to maintain stability and unity in the country is to have everybody in the country feeling that they belong, to the government that is there. We have these cases in South Africa, we have cases in Nigeria, with the Biafrans and the Zulus in South Africa, and here we know that people think it's tribal. So therefore, these documents addressing that, the seats being created are going to achieve that, among other things. Secondly, this document is offering social justice in 2 things. A democracy has to do with one man, one vote. And the way we know is that the 2010 Constitution and the delimitation of the constituencies which happened then, it was really not very fair in all places. It doesn't really work very well when one member of parliament is elected by 200,000 people, and another member is elected by 15,000 people. I mean, irrespective of what. A case is in the U.S. California, being small, has 52 college votes. Where, Alaska has 2 college votes. Yet Alaska is 7 times California. But the factors of to do with population, one man, one vote, is the cardinal law. And this is what even the great rulers like Abraham Lincoln are advocating, and therefore Kenya is aiming now to try and bring that social justice, which will make everybody feel at least they belong to Kenya and they are fair.
To matters education now, and learners in other classes